What's up, adventurers? Welcome back to Midnight Adventures. I figured I'd make my way over to High Park for a bit, wander around High Park in the dark, and we'll see where we go from there. Well, I think I forgot my flashlight. That's okay. I got my other phone. We can pull a flashlight out on that. Either way, we'll make it work. All right, let's flip this bad boy around. I should just keep my flashlight in my shoulder bag at all times. I've forgotten it a few times now. What's up, Roddy? Madonna, good to see you. How's it going, Roger? Welcome back, everybody. Hope everyone had a nice hump day. Do any of you who days of the week have any meaning? I know it's a day that ends with Y. That's about all I got. What's up, Scott? Good to see you, buddy. It is a pretty nice evening. It's a little on the cooler side, but other than that, it's not so bad. Yo, what's good, Don? Good to see you, man. You're not doing a racing stream tonight? I guess you usually do those on the weekends, eh? Finally, some warmer weather around this weekend. Yeah, no, exactly. Hopefully. And yeah, I hope it doesn't get too rainy the next couple days either. What's up, Dynamics? Good to see you, bud. Woo! Just making our way through Parkdale. Gonna head over to High Park, I think. There's the Domino's, where I get my pizza from. Because it's literally less than a block away. Yeah, we just got 9K, Don. I'm excited about that. We'll be at 10 before we know it. Quintuple digits. One more cold night to go. Humidity and sun all long weekend. Nice. I don't mind a little bit of sun if it's hot and warm. It's hot and warm. Warm and sunny. Hot and sunny. Oh shit, thanks, Madonna. I'll have to get somewhere a little more private, I think, to do these. Don't like doing them on the main street, especially there's a lot of homeless people around this spot. But I will find a spot to do those for you. 50% off Domino's Monday through Wednesday. Oh shit. Yo, what's up, Tyler? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Just noticed the 9K. Yeah. Yeah, it jumped right up. Like I was at 7 the other day, and now we're at 9. So yo, what's up, Yunaz? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you and Iman had a good day. Sounds like someone's got a cap gun over there. I know we're going. I'm not waiting around here all damn day. What's good, Cypher? Yeah, gonna have 10K in just 5 months. Fingers crossed. It's been growing exponentially. I remember how long it took me to get that first 1,000. Now we're going up pretty quick. Imagine when you hit 8K that it was going up fast. Yeah, yeah. The one about the Council of Elrond is really getting me a lot of eyeballs. What's up, user? Yeah, that was funny. I was on my way to have a meeting with someone, and I was just walking by, so I figured I would jump on the stream if it was still going. Say hello. But yeah, sorry I couldn't stop and chat. You know, but we'll link up again someday soon. Someday soon. What's up, YouTube? 9K rising quicker than inflammation. I know, right? Cool new U there you got. Double tap the screen. Yes, please. Next time, come by for food. Yeah, I'd be down. Try some Pakistani food or some of Iman's baking. That would be awesome. It's because we tell other people about the Green Knight. Yes, thank you for doing so. I actually went and I watched the clip from Johnny Stride's live the other night where Doug Ford said that he watches the show, and I was very flattered that our premier seems to like me so much. Let us go under it. Let us go through the mines of Moria. That's why in the books, uh, Gandalf does want to do that, and Aragorn's like, nah, dude, we probably shouldn't go there. Enjoy the Lord of the Rings lore? Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I have fun making those. Yo, what's up, Sonny boy? Good to see you, bud. I gotta decide what Lord of the Rings lore I want to do next. I got a lot of requests for all of the like the folklore that he based his stories on. I also want to do one about like Aragorn and his hesitancy to become king or lack thereof in the books. Your friend's racing channel took over 17 years to get 254K subscribers. That is a lot though. Like it would it would surprise me if I got up to that many in a short amount of time. It's a red light. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna blow your cover right away there, Don? Taking that long means it's a true dedicated followers. Yeah, he has a core fan base. That core fan base. Yeah, that makes sense. And like I've heard a lot of people say it's like you want a small fan base of like dedicated followers instead of like a really large one of people that never watch your shit. So if it takes me a while to build up a good amount of loyal followers, that's fine. Right, to celebrate, maybe seeking out some of those special mushrooms at High Park. That would be fun. Have I been to New Zealand, Falcon? No, I haven't. I really do want to go though. I love the airport, how it's got like Lord of the Rings shit all over the place. And who knows, maybe there'll be a bunch of Zelda stuff there now too, because they're filming the Zelda movie in New Zealand. And if you can't tell by the music, I'm a huge Zelda fan. I'm really, really hoping that this movie will be good. Oh, guten Abend, mein Schatz. I hope you're all cuddled up, safe in bed. They do Lord of the Rings tours there. That'd be perfect for you. Yeah. No, me, me and the girlfriend want to go do the run in Hobbiton. I think that would be a fun trip. Although I don't think I could wear a Gandalf costume while doing that. Gandalf doesn't seem like the type to run anywhere. Or maybe I could dress as Gimli because dwarves are natural sprinters. What if you get lost in New Zealand? I mean, I'm probably more likely to get lost in New Zealand than I am here in Toronto. Yo, what's up, the amazing energetic Therian? Good to see you. Didn't sub last night, but I subbed in like now. Good, good. Then you're guaranteed to run into me. Because I try and do this pretty much every night at either 10 or 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if I'm not out for a walk, then I'm playing Zelda. Or I'm taking a night off to have a bath and relax with my beautiful lady. Because you gotta prioritize the important things in your life sometimes. And now I'm heading to High Park. I forgot my flashlight, so I might have to use the flashlight on my other phone for now. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Is that you, Josh? Any long weekend plans? Nothing too concrete. I got a few things up in the air, but yeah, I definitely want to get out on my skateboard while it's warm. I know I'm going to see Hailstorm this weekend, or on the 22nd, whenever that. No, is that next weekend? I don't know. I don't know what fucking day it is. Yeah, we got Joshua the cat and Falcon. I assume the Falcon. Is it true Tolkien had a restaurant in Newfoundland? Not that I am aware of. I mean, it could be true, but now that I have a beautiful lady, does that mean we're done? She's been around long before I started this YouTube journey, so and she's very supportive of it. So I don't think we're threatened. Wear a helmet with these crazy drivers. Yeah, I know. They gotta stay on their lane. But don't worry, I'll be in High Park soon, so I won't really need a helmet there. Oh, look at all these flags. Diversity. What we got? I don't recognize. Okay, that's the Egypt flag, I'm pretty sure. We got Germany and Ireland. And that weird one with the maple leaf. Not sure whose that is, but New Zealand has lush countryside. It's a good bit of rain. Parts almost like the British countryside. Yeah. And mountains. Mountains, Gandalf. Love those trees, easy to climb, yeah. Flags like the UN, yeah. Well, I don't know if Egypt is part of the UN. They're part of the UAE, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, they're not. They're not part of the Emirates. They are Arab, but they're not part of the United Arab Emirates. Yo, what's up, Jimbo? Good to see you. That reminds me, I got to do some push-ups for Medano, but I want to find a spot that's a little less exposed to the public and a little quieter, methinks. Yeah, the flags are there for the World Cup. No, fair enough. All the foosball players, the Fußballspieler. Yeah, probably for the countries competing in the World Cup. Exactly. And there's Etobicoke. Well, is that Etobicoke? Does Etobicoke start there? Is it a little past those buildings? Either way, All Blacks rugby team and their terrifying tribal haka dance performed before the matches. Yeah, that's Maori, right? Or Maori, however you pronounce that. Looks like Mordor over there. That's where we're going, into Mordor. If only Mordor looked so nice. Get a nice high-rise apartment on the plains of Gorgoroth. Barad-dûr apartment complexes. They are, yeah, okay, that's it. That's the one. Yo, what's up, Donnie? Hola, David. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Hey, what's up, Sandra? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Barad-dûr apartment complexes, yeah. They got a really good neighborhood watch, I've heard. They're all seeing. Okay, I can never remember what this monument is. Looks like they broke it on delivery, but that's supposed to be 1940, 2010. In memory of the 96-person Polish delegation handed by the President of the Republic of Poland, Lech Kaczyński, who all died tragically in a plane crash at Smolensk on April 10th, 2010. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's unfortunate. Lord of the Rings brings people together. That's why I love it. Yeah. No, a lot of people really like Lord of the Rings. That's why those videos do so good. The Hollow Mordor. Yeah, it definitely brings people together in my comments section, that's for sure. I always know that if I get one person pointing out something in the comments, I'm going to get 1,000 other people pointing out the exact same thing. I'm glad you all can read. Okay, what's happening here? That's a delicious looking streetcar. Gotta hit the local supermarket at 7. I'll check if Betty till 3 remembers you. If not, you'll cancel the order. Oh, don't worry about that. Betty's probably got dementia at this point. What's up, Mo? Good to see you. Friggin' TGC. Yo, what's up, R2D2? Cool name. TTC is still destroying our roads. Yeah, about as much as all the cars are. So go around that. Oh, these guys are out here painting the roads, so I guess that's a good thing. Walk through his wet paints. Almost did. The robots are on strike. I should hope not. Second, the robots gain autonomy, we're all screwed. Wally, friggin' The Matrix. There's a lot of movies that go down. I, Robot. A lot of movies go down the road of what if robots gained sentience and decided that we are not worth the effort. Dementia forgot to mention Betty is your auntie. Star Wars. Is it a Star Wars question? Star Wars. Star Wars guy. There's a Barker. Anyone here compared to 10 years ago? Hmm? Want to play a game? What kind of game do you want to play, Jamie? G'day, Jen. Welcome. Or welcome back, I should say. Top of the evening to you now. Star Wars is right because it's from the 70s, what you're looking at. You decided that you're a stick elf? Tic tac toe. How would I even play tic tac toe? Old ass Toronto infrastructure. I mean, a lot of this has been repaved recently. I remember because they closed it down for a really long time. St. Joe's might be from the 70s, though. But, like, what do you expect them to do? Bulldoze the entire city and rebuild it every 10 years? I was just in New York, and everything there is even older than friggin' Toronto. Some buildings that are like 200 years old. Woo, there goes the train. Hello, Kashmir. Good to see you, bud. Matthew Broderick movie. Godzilla, 1998. Sounds like he is referencing the movie War Games. Okay. Can't say I've seen War Games. Nice area. Looks like a rich area. It's not really. Parkdale certainly isn't. This is a hospital. Yeah, good to see you, Kashmir. Welcome back. So this is where I got my shoulder surgery done. If it ain't broke, why fix it? Exactly. And like this stretch of road was done like just a few years ago, which is why it's actually kind of smooth. And the sidewalk was done in 2021, according to the last piece of sidewalk there. Yeah, what's good, exam, Brett? Yeah, I ruptured my bicep, Jamie. I had Popeye arms for a little while because my bicep was down near my elbow. So they had to reattach that. So now I've got a bolt holding my bicep in place, but it's bigger and stronger than ever. I've got a bionic arm now. I am at St. Joe's. What's good, John Skelton? I'm heading towards High Park to walk around in the spooky dark. Although I don't plan to go like off, like into the trails tonight, so I probably don't need my flashlight. Might be wrong about this area, but I heard Doug Ford is proposing a license for seaplanes to land on High Park Pond. Can you imagine? That would be fucking next. They're gonna tear down Little Norway, and then they're gonna land friggin' seaplanes on the pond. I don't think it's big enough to be completely fair. I am what I am because I eat me spinach. I've never had canned spinach. No, James. It seems pretty slimy and gross. You remember that hospital from when you were really small? Are you in the hospital a lot, John? 2 more days, then going back home to North Bay. Heck yeah, buddy. Might not be on Saturday if you go live. That's fine, man. Like, go home. Enjoy your home. Go for a swim for me. You probably can't. It'll probably be pretty cold still. Nipissing doesn't get like swimmable until like June. I went swimming in Nipissing in April once. That was a mistake. It's a really good addiction center at that hospital. Yes, I know. I I went there for the alcoholism and shit. But I just had to do a day program and I finished that up. I got my shit under control. I'll still have a drink once in a while, but definitely not dependent on it the way I was before. Hmm? Visiting your mom's friend and later your stepfather. Oh, fair enough. Born in the same hospital as Taylor Swift, only 25 years earlier. That's pretty cool. I don't even know where Taylor Swift is. Is she Canadian? She's probably not. She's probably American. Or something weird like Aussie or South African that moved to America at a young age or some junk. It is a beautiful place to walk. I like it here. They got a cool mural on the fence here of us, like Toronto on the back of a turtle. Jump into Lake Nipissing. Might have another heart attack from the shock of the cold water. Yeah, maybe wait for June. You're eating an enchilada? Oh, I'm jealous. Enchiladas are friggin' delicious. What's up, Kabuti? Did I say that right? Reading, Pennsylvania? Is that what PA is? Sounds familiar. Reading Hospital in Reading, Pennsylvania. Oh, there you go. Born in the same hospital as Morrissey, the band out of the band The Smiths. The thing about putting a plaque up for him. Oh, that's pretty cool. Morrissey emerged here. Thinking about going downtown in the next week or two. Go down to the old spaghetti factory, slop up the sauce. Oh, old spaghetti factory isn't bad. I've been there once or twice. I'm not a huge pasta buff. I mean, sometimes I'll have pasta, but there's a lot of carbs for me. I always feel very heavy. Pronounced red ding. Oh, Redding. Okay. Then why do they spell it? Oh, it's like past tense red. Right beside your plaque, you do. Yeah. He's just as honored as Morrissey. Any plans for the long weekend? Nothing too crazy. Gonna hang out with my girl. You were born in a hospital. Oh, you wish you were born in a hospital. You were born in a barn in the middle of nowhere. It's because you're a beefcake. They can't let beasts like you be born in a hospital. I've been going there for 40 years. What, the spaghetti factory? Like red in England. Reading pronounced the same way as oat is reading. Is he now? Jimmy Carter was the first president born in a hospital, by the way. Oh, pretty cool. I guess back in the day, a lot of it was like home births, right? I was born in was it the Toronto Women's Hospital or like the Women's College Hospital or something like that? How now, Harjot? Verily, thou hast felt it. Tiramisu coffee, cake, bis, great tatava, the spaghetti factory. I haven't had any of their desserts. Like I said, I've only been like once, and I don't remember. I think I had a seafood pasta, because usually if I'm going for pasta, I'll get pasta with seafood in it. So it's like, all right, I want something fancy that I'm just not going to make at home. Like anyone can make friggin' spaghetti bolognese at home. That's like the easiest shit in the world. What's up, poker lady? Yes, I am in High Park. You were born in '61, just north of Smooth Rock Falls, 250 kilometers from the nearest hospital. That would have been a long drive for sure, especially with your mom screaming in the back seat the whole way. Yeah, unless your mom's a tough lady, which I wouldn't doubt. You're born in Scarborough General Hospital. Nice, Jimbo. Yo, what's up, Megan? How you doing? We're walking through the spooky park. The tiramisu is awesome. Maybe I'll have to go back and try their tiramisu. Oh, almost walked into a puddle. Elvis never performed outside the United States. That's crazy. You'd think he would have. Because, yeah, he was like one of the biggest artists in the world until Michael Jackson came along. And pasta is cheap to make, yeah, for sure. Got a haircut today? Nice, Harjit. Bet you're looking fly as fuck. Got all the ladies flocking to you now. You were born at Toronto Western? Nice. I like Toronto Western. I've been there a few times too. They're pretty chill there. That's where I woke up after the bridge incident, which I told you guys about. Elvis did perform in Toronto. Okay. Well, we're kind of a hop, skip, and a jump out of the States. Like, maybe that meant he never performed outside North America, never did a Europe tour. Just imagine. Hey, pretty mama. Oh, blimey. Saw something in the bush. Turn around, bro. Oh, man, I'm so scared. There's never been an animal in Toronto. I performed at Maple Leaf Gardens. That's pretty cool. Oh, no, apparently he didn't. Oh, it's a battle of the ages. Did Elvis perform or didn't he? I know you're not joking, bro, but I'm not scared. You see, my balls are made out of titanium. In English, we say, I love you, but in Hindi, we say, Mai tumse pyar karta hu. Cool. I'm not going to remember that. And probably not say it because I don't know for sure if that's actually what he say. In German, we say, Ich liebe dich. And in Gaelic, we say, Pog mahon. Probably did a few offbeat sessions when he was in the army or in Germany. We don't know. Oh, yeah, could have. Your leg is made out of titanium, John? That's pretty cool. You got magic legs. It's only Dawn in the bushes. Yeah, exactly. Dawn's just keeping me safe from a distance. Do you speak Hindi? No, I do not. I speak English, ein petit peu de français, ein bisschen Deutsch, and a couple of Gregor. So a little bit of German, a little bit of French, and a very little bit of Gaelic. Huh. I think I saw a trash panda book it past me just now, but it was a little too far away to be sure. Elvis performed in Ottawa, Toronto, and Vancouver in 1957, the only shows outside of USA. 5 shows in Toronto. Well, there you go. And good of you to admit that you were mistaken, Jamie. That's very big to admit. There are some people online who will double down and call people names when they are called out. Hello from Niagara Falls, Canada. Well, hello from High Park, Toronto, Canada. Good to see you, Frank Capel. Lost your right leg last August. Oh, shit. All right, everyone, we got to put out a search party for John's leg. Hopefully, we'll find it for you. What happened, man? Was it like an accident or like a flesh eating disease? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, shit, I just realized I might be insensitive. Is the snow gone? Oh, yeah, snow's long gone. High Park Lodge is supposed to be haunted. Ooh. Maybe I'll have to head over there one night. Diabetes? Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Yeah, I had a. She wasn't really my aunt. She was like an old friend of my mom's. She lost a couple of her toes to diabetes. So I can't say that I understand what you're going through, but I know someone who has to a point. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Well, hopefully they put like Iron Man technology in your new leg, and now you can like hover around, or at least kick things really hard. His legs in your neck of the woods. Did you steal John's leg? Jamie pretended to be a doctor and was like, "Yeah, you have diabetes. Give me your leg." Where am I, Kaja? I am in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We are currently walking through High Park. Aloha, Trans Canada. What good, bud? Started walking freestyle without any walking aids or wheelchair. Oh, nice. That's awesome, man. So they're getting used to the prosthetic, I guess. That's pretty good. That's awesome. From India? Yeah, I figured because you asked if I spoke Hindi. I think insulin was developed in Toronto by doctors. Yeah, by accident. Well, no, that was penicillin. My bad. In summer when it's hot, am I still gonna wear the hood? No, probably not. It'll get warm enough that I can just wear the hoodie, and then it'll probably get too warm to even wear the hoodie. I'll probably be out here in a freaking tank top and stuff. So grateful that you can walk again. You're so positive. That's good. I'm glad, man. So is it just like the knee down, or like your whole leg? Banting and Best, 1922. It's good you're not letting your leg keep you back. Yeah. Toronto Tontos. Yes, below the knee. Okay. So that's gotta be easier than like learning to walk with like the whole leg, like from your thigh down. What's up, Angel Power? Good to see you, buddy. Insulin was delivered in London, Ontario by Dr. Banting and was refined in Toronto. Okay, that's pretty cool. Developed. I figured that's what he meant. 20-year-old students studying for exams. Cool, man. Well, good luck on your exams or break a leg. No offense, John. That's just what theater people say to say good luck. Dad fell and fractured his left hip. Now he's in a rehab facility. Oh, yeah, getting traction or whatever you call it. When you were in the hospital, you had a saying, have the strength of a tiger and the roar of a dragon. Nice. That's pretty cool. What a scary looking path. I know, right? Isn't it spooky? I love it. I love it. There's something kind of juxtaposed with the nice calming Zelda music and the spooky trail. But it's all paved and shit, so I'm pretty okay. Is it cold today? It's not too bad, Angel. It's like I don't know what 7 or 8 degrees. There's glowing eyes to my right, Don Runyon. Whoa! We had someone in here earlier trying to do that shit too. I know you're just joshing. I love when trolls think they'll get me with that. Who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll actually get stabbed from behind. But I love when they're like, "There's something in the bush behind you. I saw it." It's like, how? I have a forward-facing camera. You think I'm fucking dumb? I only know that because the Ape Banting Museum in London. Ah, okay. Jerry pops out and he's like, let's settle our differences right now. It's like, okay, man, the earth is flat. Vaccines are autism. The doctors that invented insulin didn't patent it so anyone could make it. Yeah, and then they started charging shit tons of money for it. Doctors and nurses and therapists were so blown away by the saying and how positive I was for 8 weeks. I was in the hospital. Oh man, I'm glad. Yeah, it's always crazy when people make like super like quick recovery. I didn't have to stay in hospital for my shoulder rehab, but my surgeon was actually really impressed at how well it was healing up because I was very careful with it. I only did the prescribed exercises because it's like I don't want to freaking rip my bicep all over again. Rustling in the bushes might not be ghosts but nefarious activities. Well, they're free to be nefarious if they want. Don't call me a troll, damn it, I'm a funny guy. Oh shit, I'm missing some chats, I think. God damn it, I hate this. I always gotta. Alright. Yo, what's up, Bag? Senor of Sand, good to see you, buddy. You only manifest in the bushes while you're following Green Knight. That's what that sound was. It sounded like a helicopter approaching. You were really going at it. It's a spooky ghost. This is ectoplasm. Still here, Roddy? Good. There's an evil wizard up ahead. Oh, cool. I hope he'll teach me evil wizard magic. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm above that shit. Teach me how to animate the dead or like Suck the souls out of my enemies. Manifesting. I have a newfound appreciation for life and the utmost respect for day-to-day activities. Yeah. Yeah, it probably paints everything in a whole new light, right? The Minnesota Wild got kicked off the playoffs tonight. Oh no. No more sports for the sport ball team. Yeah, like I'm not comparing the surgery I had to losing a leg, but I couldn't use my right arm for several months. So yeah, I can definitely put myself in the position of having to reframe how you do everything, especially manifesting. The worst thing was I sleep on my stomach, and because my arm was in a sling, I couldn't lay on my stomach. So for the first like 2 or 3 months that I had to keep it on, I just could not sleep. I was very miserable. Hyde Park isn't like it used to be. Weirdos were always in there. Well, if there are any weirdos in here, they're keeping their distance. Probably because I'm making noise. They're like bears. After years of absence, Leafs phantom spotted in Hyde Park, like the ghosts of the leaves. What's up, lady Azneth? Where am I going? Oh, we're just wandering through the spooky woods. Go north, you come across a troll in the forest. I am currently heading north. What's up, Frank? You lost a friend who lost both legs below the knee from falling off a train when he was 8. Oh, shit. One of the toughest guys I knew had prosthetics. He died in his 50s a few years ago. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Does sound like a badass, though. Same way after your aortic valve replaced your heart in January. Yeah, now you got a bionic heart. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's bad to sleep on your stomach? Ah, well, I can't sleep any other way. And I like I've done my research on like what kind of bed is good for stomach sleepers. So when I had to move, when I got my own place after the divorce, I deliberately got a very hard mattress just for that. It's bad to sleep on your stomach in a soft bed because it like bends your back the wrong way. But if you sleep in a harder bed, it's not as bad for you. Tore both your rotator cuffs 1 week apart. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, when I broke my wrist a little while ago, I had to use my right arm for everything. And then I tore that rotator cuff, and the doctor's like, just take 2 weeks off. I'm like, then I can't afford my rent, doctor. Tree leaf phantom just trying to terrify me, not working. Yeah, no. Wonder how safe Central Park is at night. I did go for a walk with my girlfriend through there one night, and it wasn't too bad actually. I felt pretty safe. Rotator's pain. Scary path. Nah, I like it. Wait, did you say Hyde Park? No, High Park. Like up in the air or very stoned park. There's a clown? Yeah, it's me. I'm the scary clown, Georgie. Beep, beep, Richie. We all float down here. Central Park has a curfew. They close the park overnight, do they? Okay. Surprising there's no animals. Yeah, no, not really. Maybe if I went into like one of these darker paths, I could find some, but you never visited the left coast? All the way on the left of the map? Could never go 2 weeks without manifesting? Yeah, no, it was not fun. Clowns have never scared me. Don't know why. Yeah, no, they don't bother me either. Like whenever I see like the scary horror clown with like the blood dripping and stuff, I'm like, that just looks stupid. Like I mean, if I saw someone dressed as a clown running at me in real life, okay, yeah, it would be a little nervous, but not because it's a clown, because it's a weird dude running at me. See the moon with a creepy smile? Nope. It's very cloudy, so no moon tonight. Not physically closed, but they have patrols overnight. I get you. You're not supposed to be in the park after 1 a.m. Okay. Yeah, we were there at like 11 o'clock, so it wasn't that late. Went straight over the handlebars of your e-bike several months ago. Thank God you landed on your head, so I was fine. Bit of shoulder damage. You're okay now? Oh, I'm glad you're okay. A good thing you landed on the hardest bone in your body. Thought you thought you said I was in California. I don't know. I never said I was in California. I was in New York a couple of weeks ago for a few days, but I've never been to California. Clowns at midnight are spooky. Well, yeah, but not because clowns themselves are scary. Because someone running around in a costume in the middle of the night is. Like, I'd probably be scared if I saw some random dude dressed as fucking Master Chief out here too. Like, the sticks and twigs look like Slender Man from far away. Yeah, if you guys see any notes pinned to trees, I know I've said that before. I've made that joke before, but California dreaming. That's why you always carry a nasty serrated hunting knife in case clowns come after you. The tower is green tonight in celebration of you know who in Lord Voldemort. Before the accident, I had an IQ of nearly 200. This is what you got now. It's nearly halved. 200 is like insanely high. That's like inhumanly high. Space clowns. What was that movie? Like Killer Clowns from Outer Space or something like that? Never actually saw that. We need checkpoints in case something happens. Yeah, so I can respawn. The streamer in the States, that's a real jerk, got shot. Oh, the guy I was talking about the other day. Oh, fuck. What's his name? I can never remember his name. Just remember him being super annoying. Could be exaggerating slightly. Don't waste my time on that movie. Okay. Yeah, I heard it's pretty ridiculous. Mr. Beast. No, I'm thinking of Jack Doherty. That's who I was thinking of. I gotta take my glove off. I'm getting warm. Hola, bag of sand. Jack Doherty is gay. MJ glove? No, I had two gloves, but I wasn't wearing one of them because I was already warming up. I took the other one off too. Yeah. Hee hee. Shamon. Pulled a couple strings to get the CN Tower green tonight to celebrate the Green Knight reaching over 9K. Oh, thanks, man. First time I hear a word, I do not care. Second time, I say it happened by mistake and let it pass. But if I hear the same disrespect for a third time, not only my response, but your thoughts will die with my words. You don't let people slander you 3 times. Yeah, 200 is a sanatorium level IQ. Yeah. That's when you're like too smart. The world becomes painful to exist in. The worst movie by far has to be Ishtar. I only know like Ishtar, the Mesopotamian god. I don't know of a movie called Ishtar. The Shamon was good. Any Northern Lights lately? I mean, they happen all the time up north, but we're a little too far south here in Toronto to see them. Yeah, what are you talking about, Sid? Like, if you're saying you don't tolerate disrespect in general, that's one thing, but if you're saying I was disrespecting you, don't think it was. I feel like this weather is making me sick with the amount of weather changes happening. Oh, I know, right? Ishtar with Dustin Hoffman and Al Pacino. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't say I've seen that. Painful, sure, but the world is absurd, and eventually I made peace with that. That's good. Sorta. Bullshit radars on 24/7. That's fair. It's always good to be on the watch for bullshit. Talking about bad spirits and negative energies that come towards us. Those words are meant for the energies that bring harm and darkness. Okay. When you have that high of an IQ, everyone feels really dumb. Yeah. It's like you see through all the troubles of the world and stuff like that. I guess something. Existence is pain. Warren Beatty. That's right. Yes, James, definitely a bad movie. Solar flares are coming this summer, dude. They can't come quick enough. Airbrushing Bessie right now, Mark. Nice. I can't quite remember where this road leads. I'm not sure if this is the one that leads all the way down. I think it is. Hello, Brenda of the Blurple. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back to the Midnight Streams in Toronto, Ontario. I didn't know this pool had a water slide. What? Why am I discovering this just now? It's not open yet, but I'm definitely coming here in the summer and going down that water slide. Can't really see it on the camera though. Wow, now I wish I could walk here with you. I've done my fair share of paranormal investigations. Ooh, that'd be fun. IRS is not. It's not that I'm a shining star. It's because I'm surrounded by so much darkness. It's been a while, yeah, Mark. Good to see you, buddy. Ever watch magnets drop from the fridge? Very odd during solar flares. I can't say I've seen that. Oh, here's the song that Yo Maple wrote for me and then disappeared. You have a few inventions, i.e. phone case. shaped like a toy gun, arrested 3 times. Tubular backpack for carrying French loaves, again bombed, yeah. Growing up in Florida, water slides were a part of our lives in the 70s and 80s. Yo, fair enough. There it is. I mean, I grew up in North Bay, so we didn't really have water slides. There was one in the Sturgeon Falls Community Center. So whenever I went up to Sturgeon Falls, we would go there. And there used to be a water park here in Toronto at Ontario Place, but it's closed now. All that's left is like the bones. And I think there's still one. Yeah, there is still one at Canada's Wonderland. So I should go there this summer. I like water slides. Hello, hello. Good evening from Cali, Colombia. Nice. Good to see you, Augusto. Always dropping in to say hi. Paintball's arena were big back then too. Oh yeah, paintball was fun. I played paintball a few times back in the day. Does Wild Water Kingdom still exist? I don't know. That sounds familiar. Is that where is Wild Water Kingdom? I feel like I've been there when I was younger. So I went to a big water park somewhere in Ontario. I can't remember exactly where it was though. Getting ready to go back to Pensacola to live. Oh, nice. Where is Pensacola? Can't say I'm familiar with that. Oh my God, we're in Toronto. Yeah, 2 hairs breadths away from relocating to Toronto specifically. Toronto's nice. I like it here. Yes, it's in Brampton. Okay, yeah. Then I am 99.9% sure that I have been there. Wild Water Kingdom is a huge water park near the airport. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been there. They had like a slide that's like 5 stories high or something like that. And you just drop into it. There's a semi abandoned Wizard of Oz theme park in Asheville, North Carolina. Oh, cool. That'd be fun to go explore. Pensacola's down in Florida where you live. Oh, okay. I've only been to Orlando. I'm sorry. My ex wife was a Disney adult. She didn't even want to go to Universal. Like, I've only been to Disney. Actually, I went to Universal when I was like 14 and Cape Canaveral. So that was pretty cool. Any bandits or Reynards? I haven't really seen any foxes in downtown Toronto. I've definitely seen raccoons. I don't know. I haven't seen any tonight, though. The tower's lit up green with white alphabets. Do they have letters on the tower? It was on the way to African Lion Safari. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I definitely, because I went on a trip with the family. We went to that water park and we went to African Lion Safari in the same trip. So it's called Wet and Wild now. Yeah. 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 I have definitely been there. It's 3 hours west of Tallahassee, where we are in the state's capital. Okay. Tallahassee. It's such a fun name to say. Like Timbuktu. Hello, Andrew. Good to see you, buddy. That's Marine Land. Nobody loves Marine Land. Literally, it's been like closed down for years now because it was such a shit park. Cookies and Chaos wants to move to Vancouver. Oh, okay. I still don't know who this Cookies and Chaos person is. It's called Land of Oz. Oh, that half abandoned one. You did airbrushing there? That's cool. Orlando's like 250 miles south of us. Oh yeah, that's a long walk. Damn, that sucks. Universal's fire. Yeah. Last time I went, they still had the Jaws and Jurassic Park rides before all these like new Jurassic Park rides got put in. And I never got to go to Harry Potter Land or whatever. Not that I'm like huge into Harry Potter anymore, but it still would have been fun. Mickey Mouse junkie. Oh, I know. Like they really like Disney adults. It is an addiction for them, and they will put you into debt going. Yeah, Trash Panda did cross my path when I was just coming into the park, but he was real quick. Sadly, you're seeing more dead animals. Roadkill. I mean, I haven't seen any roadkill yet, but was he cute and chonky? He looked like he was, but he was pretty quick. Universal would be fire if they stopped redoing all their roller coasters. They ruined the original Hulk. Oh, I remember going on the original Hulk like 15 years ago or whatever. Oh, think twice because it's another day for you and me in paradise. Phil Collins. Thank you, John Depp. I'm Phil Collins. You know, when you fly to Billy Bishop, they usually turn the lights off. CN Tower and surrounding buildings. Telling the city it's in lockdown, but I'm not deterred. Like, turn off the lights. He might not. He might think nobody's home. Your wife used to be wet and wild. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. You'll get her back there, Don. Maybe she likes scars. Remember the Jaws ride? It was pretty fun. That the King Kong ride. I don't remember the King Kong ride. I'm sure we went on. I remember the Men in Black ride. That was pretty fun. Wonderland has a fast pass. Yes, they do. But you don't really need it in Wonderland. Like the lines don't get that long. Like, I think the longest I ever waited for a ride, like it says, ooh, it's a 45-minute wait from here, but then it's like a 20, 15-minute wait. Like it's never as long as the posted times. How expensive is it to go to Universal? I think it's pretty similar to Disney. I think it's like $200 a day or some shit like that. Huh. Oh, yeah, the High Park Zoo is down there, pretty sure. But looks like they lock it up at night. Wife will never come back. She's waiting. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Don. My bad. The Hagrid motorcycle coaster ride is worth the wait. Okay. It does look pretty fun. I know the new Tron ride at Disney was pretty sick. The tower is green. Does that mean the city is asking for Green Knight's help? Here he is walking and chatting in the park. Yes, it is a suggestion. It is like, can you please come help? And tonight I'm like, nah. Phil Collins was a common element in Genesis. The rest of the band went to upper class Charterhouse private school. Okay. Tron Ares? Question mark. I mean, that was the new movie that just came out, but there was a Tron ride in Disney World, and it's pretty sick. Where yeah, it's like the bike. You just saw some live footage of Triumph playing in Chicago, and they're killing it. Oh, that sounds awesome. Triumph is a dope band. I love Triumph. Didn't used to be like that in the 70s and 80s. It was easy to take a family of four to Disney. Universal wasn't there in those days. Magic Kingdom was nothing like it is now. Oh yeah, like they make changes to Disney all the time. You loved the OG Tron, such an underrated Disney film. It was pretty good. I watched it in preparation because like anytime they opened a new ride or anything, a new attraction, the ex-wife wanted to go. So we went like 4 times in 2 years to see all the new shit that was opening. You read they changed the color scheme for the ride to promote the new Tron movie? Oh, they might have. I went like right as Tron opened, like maybe a few weeks after it opened. So it was still blue or green or whatever while we were there. And yeah, they probably did change the color scheme for it because it's just like lights, right? So Green Knight is busy. They're calling Spider-Man now. Oh, Peter Parkour, Toronto Spider-Man. I know him. He's a good guy. Old sci-fi is the best sci-fi. Old Tron was good. Didn't even bother with the new movie because of all the bad reviews you saw. The second Tron movie, the one that came out like a few years ago, it was all right. It was fine. But yeah, I heard just a bunch of bad stuff about Tron Ares. Tron Legacy wasn't bad. Yeah, that's the one. With the de-aged Jeff Bridges. Ooh, a nice little garden here. I don't think I've ever walked by here on stream. Then you can see all the buildings on the other side of the park. I really thought that my signal would cut out coming through here, but it's holding out pretty good. You meant the more recent Tron? Okay. The original Tron is still a good movie, but the effects are pretty dated today. The only thing that excuses it is that it's supposed to be in an old timey computer. So you're like, okay. Back in the day when you went to Disney, it was still legal to smoke everywhere. I remember all the dads congregating and smoking cigars. To this day, the smell of cigars makes you think of Mickey. That's funny. No, yeah, now you can't smoke anywhere in the parks. And even on the like the hotel grounds, you had to go to like specific smoking areas. De-aging effects were not quite perfect back in 2010. No, I remember the new Indiana Jones movie. While the movie itself wasn't great, the way they de-aged Harrison Ford actually looked pretty okay in my opinion. So if I used to be hopeful about the future, now everything is all dystopian. I mean, there was dystopian fantasy back in the day too, but it's more definitely more predominant now. Maybe because everyone has a little less hope for the future. You have a friend who worked in the lighting rig at the Band Aid Wembley concert. He said old boogie band status quo stole the show. Nice. Stole the show. Jesus. That should not have been a tongue twister. Am I near the big lake near the south of Toronto? Used to see that on the maps when we thought about relocation. Like Lake Ontario? I'm getting close. I do kind of like live like 2 blocks from the lake. So yeah, I'm actually heading down and I'm going to walk along the lake to get back home. Dated now for sure, but in the 80s, the effects were revolutionary, paving the way for how CGI is now. Oh, yeah, they definitely helped develop it for sure. And like Disney Pixar, like they created computer animated movies. You watch the old Tron on LSD. I was tripping out big time. Yeah, no shit. That movie was pretty trippy. The marketing of Disney is genius level, from the popcorn perfume smell, the fact they change the light bulbs before they can burn out. Oh man, like those parks are on another level, man. Like I'm not gonna say they weren't fun or anything, like oh it was lame. Like no, the parks are awesome, but you can get too much of it if you go 4 times a year. The Academy disqualified Tron from the Oscar nominations because of the computer effects. How times have changed. Yeah, I know, right? I wish they would do that with more shit now. Like the Avatar movies. No, the Avatar movies are landmarks. At least the first one was. Your favorite was the smoking versus non-smoking sections in coffee shops and restaurants with no partitions. Like, what was the point? Dude, does anyone remember the big glass walls that they used to have in Tim Hortons? Yeah, it must have been a real trip. Especially when he's like being chased by those like destroyer bots or whatever they were called. Got to get the Neutron video game. Ooh, that could be fun. Anybody remember Canadian Pat Travers band? Oh yeah, I know Pat Travers. I can't think of any songs. Yo, what the heck are you doing? What is this account? Did you change your name, or is this a secondary YouTube account? Because that's the same account that your IG is. Are you not Toronto anymore? You go to bed. You got shows to do. Yeah, I remember the glass walls. This is your original account from many years ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to scare people. Yeah, no, I just used my old YouTube account. I just like erased all the videos that I used to have on it because there wasn't anything good. It was just me like uh randonauting, if anyone remembers what randonaut is. Oh, there we go. Realized the other account wasn't following me. How dare you? Like and subscribe. Love Pat Travers thinks he's touring this summer, snorting whiskey and drinking cocaine. Parks down here have gotten crazy. I mean, the plot opened in '89. My parents took me for your 19th birthday that year. Nice. And really, since it was new, it wasn't that impressive. Yo, fair. 2 years after putting the glass walls, they banned all the smoking. Woo, what a great investment. I am your dad. I have no excuse. Yo, what's up, Believe Love? I went out for cigarettes. I don't even smoke. Oof. My dad left for cigarettes 15 years ago. He doesn't even smoke. He must have gotten really into it, I guess. Find anything cool randonauting? Not really. I found an abandoned diaper bag once. Not with like dirty diapers in it, but just like, a bag where you keep diapers and baby stuff in. Epcot. Epcot was my favorite of the Disney parks. Don adopted me. He's my foster parent while you're in um, Universal, not Universal, Orlando. Orlando, I love you, Orlando. Oh, you've not done anything on Randonautica? It's dumb. It's lame now. You have to like pay to use it. Like back in the day when I got on it, it was, I don't want to say it was like in beta or alpha, but it was like it was free for the most part. And now it's like you got to pay to do friggin' anything on it. So it's like, all right, well, I guess that's done. We can co-parent. Then you have to put up with me as your husband, and I'm a nightmare trust. Saw a turtle. Nice. Walking here is super cool. The biomes are incredibly different. It's absolutely fascinating. Yo, no doubt. I saw a lot of turtles when I was in Florida too. I like turtles. Don't remember what it was called, but Journey Through the Body ride at Epcot used to freak me out a bit as a kid. Oh, that's not there anymore. Wow, I can't remember. I can't remember what it is now. I think it's a Figment ride actually. Nelson's dad came back in one show where he left to get the smokes and never came back as the running gag. Oh yeah, from The Simpsons. Pay for it. Screw that. Yeah, exactly. Thought it was called Body Wars. Maybe not. That sounds familiar. My ex-wife told me all about what all the rides used to be and what they are now and stuff like that. But I don't care. I just want to go on the ride that it is now. Our wedding will be epic. I propose dinosaur themed. That would be so cool. I want to be a Utah raptor. Lots of turtles and alligators down here. Yeah. I never saw an alligator though. Body Wars. I know there was one ride where Michael Jackson played like an astronaut, Captain Io or something like that. It is Body Wars. Yes, you are not crazy. It was in the Wonders of Life Pavilion, which is not there anymore. Captain AO, yeah. You definitely saw an alligator, you just didn't realize. I mean, we never left the Disney bubble. No matter where you are in Florida, if you see any brackish water, stay away from it. No dog walking there either. Yeah. Yeah, Captain EO. It was I never went on the ride, but I watched the film because you can find that on YouTube. One turtle fine, two turtles cute, more than seven. You got a revolution on your hands. And four turtles, you have a group of ninjas. Used to be YouTube videos of urban explorers breaking into all the old rides. At Disney, probably not. I mean, imagine like old abandoned theme parks for sure, but I think Disney's probably pretty locked down. I know the random stupid stuff that doesn't matter. I like turtles. My my girlfriend hasn't seen that meme, but she knows it from us. Yeah, if the water isn't clear, there's probably a gator in it. That's why I said that. Okay. Oh no, they exist. Check out the video about the guys who broke into Horizons again and again. Oh, what? Four turtles is an underground rebel cell, especially if they're being led by a rat. It was Disney. There's entire FBI investigation for people stealing parts from some of the rides. The oldest ones were employees. Oh wow. Need to show it to her. It's a rite of passage. I know, right? That and the kid going, yeah, yeah, as he's getting the ball bounced on his head. You're not getting into Disney, but I know it's secrets about the Haunted Mansion. What, like the magic tricks stuff? Like the Pepper's ghost effect and stuff like that? It's like an hour. It's a whole doc. Oh, wow. It's actually stupid well done. It's surprisingly emotional. Jeez, I'll have to go check that out. Yeah, stuff like that, yeah. No, I've definitely seen a bunch of like the making of documentaries and stuff. Like I said, my ex-wife was a Disney adult and she was obsessed with the parks. Not the movies though. Like we didn't watch Disney movies all the time, but she was just obsessed with the parks, and the rides, and the history of the parks. Did you go on the Back to the Future ride? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, at Universal. But yeah, I don't think it's there anymore either. It's locked down tight now. I imagine these days they have drones for security. Oh yeah, I believe it. If you're watching and haven't subscribed yet, please do. Help Green Knight hit 10K subscribers. Yeah, we're getting close. I shot up from 7 to 9 in like 3 days. If it's not nailed down to Disney, it disappears. Yeah, pretty much. What's up, Cinemy? Good to see you. Ah, a spooky ghost. To get into Disney, just apply for a job. When done, turn right at the exit instead for the left. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I know people who have worked at Disney and do currently work at Disney. Video is called Remain Seated, Please. It's only 25 minutes, but it's on YouTube. Okay. I was 2 and I was 10. One rode Space Mountain for an entire day. Woo! That's cheaper than a chiropractor. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, Space Mountain was fun. Hey, here we go. Lake Ontario in all of its dark majesty. If you're watching and not subscribed, you're disappointing his dad and his other dad. Yeah, go follow at Tourano. He's a Toronto tour guide. Likes to give walking guided tours of Toronto. He knows a lot more about the city than I do. I just like to walk around at night because I'm a weirdo. Confession time, I actually work behind a till at Carlton Loblaws. Cheap undercounter deals can be arranged. I used to shop at the Carlton Street Loblaws all the time with the ex-wife. It's a cool view, by the way. Yeah, it is a pretty cool view. And there's just nothing to see over there. Just dark. Nothing but dark. And then Etobicoke. Not a weirdo. You do most of your heavy walking late nights. Yeah, it's just nicer at night. It's peaceful. One cool thing about working at Magic Kingdom is that there's an entire underworld beneath the actual park for employees. Yeah, I know. It's like it's so like the cast can get back and forth without the guests seeing them just wander around the park. I have a Wonderland Rude Engineer, but it has a roller coaster in front of a badge. Don't look for me, please. Can't do daytime walking. People don't stick to the right side of the sidewalk. I know, right? It's like follow the same rules as the road. No, I don't mind walking during the day, but I usually just put in my headphones and just do my own thing. Just mention code 7764 for cheap booze. They don't sell booze at the Loblaws. Not that one, anyway. I'm not afraid of muggers. Might be going to ride the new Muppets reskin of Rock and Roller Coaster on Monday, actually. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, it's not Aerosmith anymore, is it? Which makes me sad. Because I did get to ride it when it was the Aerosmith roller coaster. It was so cool. All the entrances are well hidden from the main park, yeah. Toronto doesn't really have a culture of muggers. No, not really. Your favorites, the walk weavers, where they can't stick to one side. Yeah, yeah, where they like just go back and forth. I weave as I walk, like between people and around telephone poles and shit like that. Wonderland baseball hat. Have a good supply chain. Yo, what's up, Sabine? Good to see you. Yeah, I remember you. I'll try and remember at least people's names when they come back. It's a group of walkers that don't walk single file on busy streets. Yeah, they walk like four abreast, and they'll look at you but just never move. It's like, okay, like they'll be around Queen West Ossington this long weekend. You're dreading the stupidity. Oh, I know. It's like you guys can still talk to each other and not be walking like four people abreast. Canada's too nice to have muggers. Yeah, at least in like downtown Toronto. Get a big serrated hunting knife and you'll be all right. I mean, I got a pocket knife, but just pick a lane, damn it. I know, right? Or when people just stand in front of, yeah, like when they just stop. Oh, hey, bud, sorry to rob you. Like, can I get your wallet? Oh, you only got toonies? That's okay, bud. My condolences, Dynamics. Hey, I live relatively close to Queen and Ossington. I walk around there all the time. Although I imagine Trinity Bellwoods is going to be madness. It's always crazy on holiday weekends. Oh, there's people on the rocks there. It'll be worth the headache being out in the great weather. Yeah, exactly. Luckily, it'll be at night, so not so bad. Yeah, no, it's never that bad at night. I'll probably go out on my skateboard during the day. That'll be fun. Be a nighttime walking Toronto streets. Not only walking on the wrong side, your golden cravat giving off the unbearable glare. It should be like, by Jove, everyone's walking on the wrong side of the street. Don't they know you're supposed to walk on the left? Pocket knife would be good if you're not afraid of going for the eyes. Oh, eye shit bothers me so bad. You have to stop, move to the side. Exactly. I always like look for like something like this here, where I can like step off into the corner and like get out of everyone's way. Hit the muggers with a sack of coins. Yeah, but if you're walking around with a sack of coins, then you have no excuse not to give any to homeless people. Bellwoods is going to be a zoo. Hell yeah. You need a wizard staff with stun gun prongs to cast lightning bolt. I cast shocking grasp. The muggers would rather work and sell you drugs. Yeah. Yeah, now you can sell drugs legally, so the lineup at Bang Bang Ice Cream will be nuts. Oh, is that the one with like the charcoal flavors and shit like that? Looks like a good night for a stroller. Yeah, it's actually really nice. We're going past the dinosaurs. Dinosaur. You must bed? Turns out Fringe is exhausting, but go out and support local theater. Yes, I will go support local theater in Orlando. I supported local theater in New York. Just channel surfing, and lo and behold, there's a Law and Order Toronto show. Yes, there is. They're on Dundas right now. I'll definitely start watching. Thanks for familiarizing you to the streets. You're welcome, man. Yeah, I watched that a little while ago when I was home with my parents, and I was like, I know that place. I know that place. See a good show, it makes you feel good for a week. See a bad show, and you will remember it forever. Yeah. Bear spray the muggers. I wish. Golly, straighten your tie and stop saying A. I'm a gutter snipe, really. Verily, thou gutter snipe. So here we have the illustrious Stegosaurus. You shall not pass on the wrong side of the sidewalk. Good night, Maddie. Have a good one, man. And break a leg on all your shows that you're doing. Here we have. I'm pretty sure this is a Cetaceratops. I can't remember what they're called. Not a Triceratops because he's only got the one horn. He's got this big square frill. Triceratops have a rounded frill. So this is a different Ceratops dinosaur. Or did I go see Book of Mormon? Yes. The Book of Mormon. It was so good. I love South Park, and I knew that those guys wrote the Book of Mormon, so I definitely wanted to go see it. I love these labyrinths too. Maybe I'll walk the whole labyrinth. No, that would take a long time. I wouldn't put you guys through me just walking around in circles. Theater in New York City. Did you see the Phantom before it closed? I never saw Phantom in New York. I saw it here in Toronto like 4 times because Phantom is my favorite. Like I love Phantom more than any other show, but I didn't get to New York in time to see it because it closed like last year, 2 years ago, or something like that. Toronto is a cool bro. I think he might be gone now though. Driven past that park many times. Always wanted to check it out. Thanks. Yeah, no worries, man. Fandom is amazing. Saw it in Toronto back in the day. That and Beauty and the Beast. I saw Beauty and the Beast when I was younger. I was a kid when we saw it, but that was really good too. And The Lion King. I saw Wicked in Toronto and Hades Town. Hades Town was really good. I loved Hades Town. Rock of Ages when it came. I think Kenny of Kenny and Spenny worked as a writer on South Park for some years back. Oh, did he? That's pretty cool. They usually have a really small writing team, so that would be like a great honor. Honor. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I know. Matt Parker and Trey Parker and Matt Stone really like musicals, so The Lion King was good too. Yeah. Michael Crawford is still your favorite Eric. I love how they never call him Eric in the play. I know he's called Eric because I read the book. When I was in high school, of course, your teacher gave you Christine's part for vocal exercises. Oh, that's awesome. My favorite Phantom was Paul Wilkinson because I don't know, he also played Jean Valjean in Les Miserables, which was another good show that I saw here in Toronto. But yeah, I always thought playing the Phantom, like, if I ever played the Phantom, I could die happy. Beauty and the Beast is your favorite Disney movie. It was so lovely being able to see the theater production when you were a kid. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast is a pretty good one. My favorite is Treasure Planet, which tracks, I guess. It's space, it's pirates. So they didn't get many jokes included. Yeah, I feel like a lot of it is just Matt and Trey trying to make each other laugh. Always wanted to see Cats live. I've never seen it live. I've seen what's it called? Like where someone records it and puts it on YouTube. I've seen that. And I have a recording of like the 50th anniversary or the 25th anniversary show in London of Phantom of the Opera, like on DVD. So I don't think you know this. Paul Wilkinson. It's a Colm Wilkinson. He was the first Phantom in Toronto. Never met another person who loves fandom like I do. Oh man, fandom's my favorite show. Like to the point that it made me go out and read the books. Taxing and organic role. Treasure Planet is super underrated. Cats is not the best of Andrew Lloyd Webber's work, especially not what happened a couple of years ago. Oh yeah, that was god awful. That movie. Yeah, like there's not really any songs in Cats that I go back to and revisit ever. It's like okay, yeah, like everyone knows "Memory Alert in the Moonlight," but like that's the only one that ever sticks in anyone's mind. Calm is the Phantom you saw. He was fantastic. He really was. Nighttime sharpens. Like he's got like such a low, rich voice, and I think that's why I never liked Michael Crawford. 'Cause he's always like nighttime, like he's just sounded too like nasally, and I never got into Michael Crawford's performance of it. Definitely better than Gerard Butler's though. You're out for the night, Andy. All right, see you later, bud. Oh, Colm. Yeah. I thought you said Paul. No. He played. He was the Colm Wilkinson was the original Jean Valjean, at least in the English version. Have I seen Joseph? Yes, I have. Yeah, and Joseph is one of the ones that gets put on in North Bay all the time. Starlight Express bombed a bit. Yeah, I never saw Starlight Express, although I was in Jesus Christ Superstar. That was fun. I wasn't any of the main characters though. I was one of the apostles and the lepers. We Michael is a great tenor for sure. Like I'm not saying that he has a bad voice. He didn't feel like the Phantom to me personally. Your brother was the roadie for the off-Broadway version of Joseph on tour. Okay, and he probably was working on the show that I saw. It was here like a couple years ago. Crawford is okay, but very lovey and show busy. Yeah, I felt that Colin Wilkinson brought like a maturity because he was an older dude, right? And I think he was the only Phantom to have a beard. He died in 2015. Oh, okay, never mind. And I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, look, a bit of graffiti. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. But Sarah Brightman is still my Christine Daae, even though her voice is kind of warbly. He felt like the fan to me. I enjoyed Colton too. He was at Andrew's house when they premiered it. Get funds for the original London. Yeah. When they were like workshopping it, they brought him in to sing it. Is this where we had an apple with Mao Chao? No, this is a different bridge. This is a pedestrian overpass. The apple I had with Mao Chao is still over yonder. Still mad they tagged over your mural. I know. I gotta see if I can find the other one. Yeah, Sarah's your Christine too. Yeah, she was awesome. He also did the 12 Angry Men tour with John Boy Walton, actor Richard Thomas. Oh, pretty cool. I'm bringing up your two favorite Disney movies and Phantom. Brightman was married to Andrew Lloyd Webber briefly. Oh, cool. Yeah, Treasure Planet is critically underrated. The marketing did that movie so dirty. Like they barely advertised it. They gave away the twist in the commercial. They made the character of Ben look like a much bigger character than he is, which is a huge disservice because he's a very annoying character. But Treasure Planet itself is awesome. The soundtrack, oh, it's so good. The same guy did the soundtrack for Atlantis as well, which is another really good movie. And like they're just so like epic, both those soundtracks. Enjoyed the long time Christine, but can't remember her name for the life of me. Oh, I don't know I don't know all the names of everyone who's ever played it. Morph was fun. That was a neat twist on the parrot that Lon John Silver had. But yeah, that movie gets me tearing up every time. Beauty and Beast, Treasure Planet, and Phantom trifecta of awesome. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast is such like a classic. Oh, it's Copa Airlines that just flew over me. Bro also did the Seymour tour, the Christine in the New York City show. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a long running show. But I'm kind of hoping that now Phantom's off Broadway, it'll tour more. Because I definitely would go see it if it came back to Toronto again. Look, I made a bridge, and it took me what? 10 seconds. 11 tops. I love the bit when they're at the bottom of the volcano, and they're like, wait, could this blow at any time? It's like, no, no, that would take an explosive force of great magnitude. They all look over at Vinny, and he's like playing with dynamite, and he's like, maybe I'll do this later, yeah? You don't get opera and ballet, to be honest, just a personal taste. Well, I mean, Phantom of the Opera is technically an opera, but it's not like an opera. You know what I mean? Just like Les Mis is also technically an opera, just because the amount of singing exceeds the amount of talking. But again, it's not like an opera. I've never seen like an opera before. I would love to go see something by like Mozart or something. That'd be cool. Little Shop of Horrors, yeah. Feed me, Seymour. I was a tenor in choir in your senior year of high school. We sang Music of the Night for a spring concert. That's one of my favorite songs. Virgin Atlantic flying over you. Okay. Do you have like the flight plans of all the planes going into Billy Bishop? You wish you would come back to Toronto if it ever did. Go see it in a heartbeat. I'm sure it will at some point. I got your four basic food groups: beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard. You're so skinny. If you tongue out, you're stuck out your tongue and turned sideways. You look like a zipper. He did the Les Mis tour as well. Nice. Yeah, Megan lives in Sudbury, Ontario. Classic opera usually sung in Italian or German. Like the Magic Flute was written in all German. You would have loved if your high school done that. Yeah, like my high school did a lot of like melody medleys. So like Phantom of the Opera medley, and we do like a bunch of different songs with Phantom of the Opera, and like different like all these different shows. Mozart opera would be a great one to begin with. Classically trained pianist, and you got exposed to some of that. Nice. Yeah, I don't know which one I would want to see first though. Maybe like Don Giovanni, or Magic Flute. Yeah, Flight Radar 24. His final tour was Spam-A-Lot. Oh, Spam-A-Lot was so good. I saw Spam-A-Lot in New York a couple years ago. That was so good. I'm a huge Monty Python fan too, so like I got all the little jokes and stuff. You went to the Opera House to see Lamb of God and Slayer. Quite a departure from their normal fare. Some people say opera is when a guy gets stabbed, but instead of bleeding, he sings. I like Atlantis. Also, how do you feel about the Great Mouse Detective? Great Mouse Detective was awesome. It's been a long time since I've seen that one though. And it's like one of the first, it's actually one of the first Disney movies to incorporate CG into 2D animation. The clock, the scene in the clock tower, all the gears are CG, and then the mice obviously are traditional animation. Something traditional like Faust. Faust would be cool. You're a classic pianist until you became a cunning linguist. Verdi, Tosca, and that old malarkey. Life of Brian is a great movie. We were quoting Life of Brian the other day on the stream. Yeah, that's such a good one. Obviously, Holy Grail is great. Um, I really like Meaning of Life too, but the first half, it gets kind of weird and off the rails by the end of it. You didn't know it was CGI. All you knew is that it came out the year you were born. Yeah, fair enough. Swan Lake would also be a good one. Even the Nutcracker. Oh, Nutcracker's a ballet. Wait, so is Swan Lake. He's a very naughty boy. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Who threw that? She did. She did. He did. He did. He did. Life of Brian is your all-time fave. Yeah, it's such a good one. It's a wafer thin mint. Copies of The Birth will be available on VHS, Betamax, and Super 8. Yeah, Meaning of Life is awesome. The salmon moose. I didn't eat the moose. Has anyone told you your giggles like Seth Rogen? I had not been told that. I know I have a nervous laugh that I do sometimes, but oh no, don't be like Rogan. Yeah, no. I can giggle like him and not be like him as a person. That parrot is dead. He's pushing up daisies. That is an ex-parrot. Or the cheese shop sketch has no cheese in it. Betamax was far better than VHS, but VHS won the war. Yeah. You're going to be very depressed, so it's plenty of happy pills for you. Oh, what's another good bit from there? Yeah, the whole bird sketch is like one of my favorites in Monty Python. All right, my dear, shall we take foreplay as read? Yes, yes, dear. Will you pay attention? I have no intention of going through this again. Good, I was getting a little worried. Yeah. And now for something completely different. You hated beta and liked VHS better? I never experienced Betamax. I was, I think I was a little young for that, but I definitely had VHSs for sure. I wore out my copy of the Star Wars Special Edition VHSs because I watched the shit out of Star Wars when I was little. Where did that fishy go? A fish, a fish, a fishy. Oh, that was so weird. That was a weird sketch. You remember watching Rainbow Bright on beta? I know of Rainbow Bright, but I never actually saw any of it. Strange women lying in ponds handing out swords is no basis for a system of government. If I claimed I was king because some watery tart loved a scimitar at me, they'd put me away. They put it at the end of the credits. Oh. Are you sure Don is the oldest in the group? Megan's talking about beta 8 tracks. Yeah. Did that with your VHS of Beauty and the Beast. Oh, fair. Oh, that. Old man. Old woman. Man. Oh, sorry. Old man. I'm 37. What? I'm 37. I'm not old. Well, I can't just call you man. You could call me Dennis. There's some lovely fields over here, Dennis. You gotta go, YouTube? Light is pushing through, drink cabinet's empty, you gotta hit the supermarket. Well, thanks for coming out, buddy. Always good to see you. I'm getting closer to home anyway. '56, lady? Yeah, you're all a wee bit older than I am. Though you don't feel like it, that's good. That's 107. Did you ever tell us your name, or we just call you GK? You can call me Matt. And I'm 35. I'm not old. I'm 35. Getting there, though. Don't buy any rough-looking parrots. Or go to empty cheese shops. Or spam, 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 spammity spam, spammity spam. As old as I feel, fair. Your mom's so old, I told her to act her age and she died. I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now I'm with isn't it? And what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you too. Is that Grandpa Simpson? God, who said that? That sounds so familiar. Same name as your best friend? Oh, fair enough. Oi, don't be saying I'm single. My girlfriend watches these. Although she's probably long asleep by now. If you're still watching, my darling, schläft schon. YouTube detected no spamming. Grandpa Simpson. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Your mom's so old, her sin number is 1. Your mom's so old, she bullied Jesus in school. But he lives in Martha's Vineyard. There's a seagull trying to fly against the wind. It's pretty windy here. Das Wetter ist windig. You'll be at the big 4-0 in November. It's 1 a.m. down here in hell. You need to snooze? No, fair enough. It's 1 o'clock here as well, lady. Katie's sound asleep and you tucked her. Mm. Well, I'm glad she has someone big and strong to look out for her while I'm not there. The seagull's a rebel. Imagine if those 2017 clowns showed up chasing me. You are the second person to bring that up tonight, Ouija. His dad owned the store in Jaws where Brody got his paint supplies. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's a neat little tidbit to tell people. Came on this stream to increase the quality of my life, but you're getting corrupted. Haha. What's up, Poke Bear? Hope you're having a good night. I am. I'm having a pretty good night. I'm actually just getting close to home. So I've been out for a hot minute now. It'll be 24 in July. Nice. I think you mentioned that the other day, Donnie. Yesterday. Happy early birthday. Oh, that street lamp just went out over me. Spooky. Clowns aren't scary. They're not even entertaining, really. Just dudes in weird makeup. Clowns can be funny if you see like a legit clown. Not like just some dude in weird makeup making balloons for kids. Girls choose to stay with a bear alone, except men. Uh, I don't think most of them would actually pick that. And I don't really care about that because I know that that's literally just created to create online discourse. Maybe they'd rather stay with a bear than you, doll, but sadly, your big strong guy lives in Romania, Transylvania. Oh shit, does he live in a castle? John Gacy was a clown? That's true. You like Harlequins, like at Cirque du Soleil, kind of artsy. Yeah. That's kind of more what I'm talking about. Your mom was so old when God said, "Let there be light," she was holding the torch. That's a good one, Roger. So all these guys who we see in makeup now are clowns. Oh, it's not called makeup. They call it like war paint and stuff. They're literally trying to make like manly makeup. It's like, dude, if you want to wear makeup, just wear makeup. Scientists finally found aliens. Uh-huh. No, just an apartment. Ah, dang. I guess good. My boyfriend's way older than me, and he lives in a castle in Transylvania. And he's got a biting fetish. And he wears a cape. Also carry around balloons and have red foam noses. Then yes. Are you heading out, lady? All right. Well, it's good to have you out. And yeah, I'm usually on at either 10 or 11 Eastern Standard Time, which is what you're in. So you can always come find me. I'll either be walking or playing Zelda. Dudes can wear whatever they want. Yeah, just not a fan of clowns. Yeah, I think a little guy liner is different than whole ass clown makeup. Hell, I even have green tinted facial moisturizer for when I'm filming my videos because it takes a little bit of the redness off of my face. So I don't look like a drunk. Every night or just whenever? Pretty much every night. Like, occasionally I'll take a night off, but no, I'm pretty much out every night. Goths are monochrome clowns, or like juggalos. Thoughts on peeing in the pool? Just don't tell anybody. No one will ever know. But I have a habit of peeing before I get in the pool, so I usually don't have to pee in the pool. Every night, pretty much. Yep. Drink water, do push-ups, stay safe. Yeah, exactly. That's my sign-off line. Yeah, hope to see you soon. If you can't make it every night, that's fair. I don't expect everyone to show up all the time, but it's always nice to see people when they do, even if you just come to lurk. Thoughts on pooping in the pool? Yeah, no, don't do that. Because then you're just being a jerk to everyone else in the pool. If it's your pool and you own it, do whatever you want. Have fun and don't hurt yourselves. Yeah. We've all peed in the pool at some point. Let's not lie to ourselves. No, exactly. I grew up swimming in a lake. That's like, dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want in a lake. The fish do. I've even done it in this lake. Just put your tagline on a water bottle. Oh, that's a good merch idea, actually. All right, good night, lady. As Neff. Cookies and Chaos last night said she'd seen people pee and poop on transit. I have definitely seen poop on the transit. I didn't see the person do it. But I remember I got on, I'm like, what's it smell like shit? And yeah, someone had taken a big shit on the back of the bus. Thoughts on pooping in the lake? Why are you so obsessed with this, Mark? That seems a little weird, bud. I think you got something on your mind. Yes, yeah. Don has to show up every stream. Has been locked up in the shed. No. It's a big shed. It worked for Bubbles on Trailer Park Boys, so I thought you'd be happy. I'll get you like 10 cats. As is fine? Okay. All right, wow. We're getting a lot of scatological minded people in near the end. You guys come out of the woodwork late at night, eh? Wasn't the last walk the shit show? I guess this one is too. You never know when people want to talk about their bowel movements. It's 5 p.m. in New Zealand right now. Nice. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here. When a person has to go, they have to go. I guess they do, yeah. The chat is getting cryptic. I don't know if it's cryptic so much as craptic. God, and I'm about to go to sleep. Need to watch something that doesn't involve poo. Yeah, sorry about that. Normally, my chat doesn't involve that. To go or not to go. Canadian, heck yeah, boy. When you're sliding in the first and you feel something burst, diarrhea. When you're climbing up a ladder and you feel something splatter. Just say gone, I'm a magical. Half your country's doing a working ski holiday in Canada right now. I heard. My girlfriend was in Banff uh like 2 months ago, and apparently there's just a bunch of Aussies and Kiwis there. Being all like, "G'day, mate, you wanna rent some skis?" Or however. Now if you French fry when you pizza, you're gonna have a bad time. Banff is wall to wall Aussies and Kiwis. Yeah, apparently. I was surprised. But I guess you guys don't really get a lot of snow, so you gotta come check them out here. Want to visit Banff? I want to go to Banff too. I'll have to go sometime. And not take her with me. Nah. No, I would take her back. You get snow in New Zealand? I guess so. How would they cross Caradras if they didn't have any snow on the mountain? Australia, not so much. Yeah. Not a lot of snow in the outback. The roos wouldn't do so good. Ah, there's that big old fucking windmill. They put it in for show. They'd be like, hey, check this out. We can create our own power. And then they just built one. All right. How's the winter in Canada? Is it warming up? Oh, yeah. Like it's like 7 or 8 degrees Celsius here right now, which is actually kind of cool for May. Whoop, there's the tower. Whoop. But yeah, all the snow's melted and shit. So maybe not in Banff, but here definitely there's no snow anywhere. It's balmy. Is the tower green? The tower's not lit up anymore. From what I can tell, it was. I don't think it was. They have an indoor ski hill in Dubai. That's pretty cool. My sister's. Oh no, my sister's not in Dubai anymore. She moved back to Cairo. It's almost winter there. So you do get snow in New Zealand? Or is it just like certain parts of New Zealand get the snow? Apparently there used to be Dutch style windmills in Toronto in the 1830s. Oh, that's pretty cool. Mao Chow live stream right now. It's green. Oh, fair enough. The South Island gets most of the snow. Okay. Like you can ski there on the Alps. That's pretty cool. I'd love to go skiing in New Zealand. That would be awesome. I definitely want to go to New Zealand at some point. I'm a big I'm a big Tolkien nerd, so I'm sure you guys get enough of those, but and Zelda. I'm a big Zelda nerd, and apparently that's being filmed there as well. Up, up the stairs we go. There's BMO Field where they're having that friggin' FIFA jazz. 1830 Toronto was still called Hogtown then. They filmed Minecraft there, which makes no sense because the movie was CGI. Yeah, it's like what? Why go all the way to New Zealand and then cover everything with CG anyway? It's a long drive to North Bay. Yeah, it's about 4 hours from here. See, it looks blue on mine. You watch out for spooks. Like ghosts. Oh. So I love this little spot. See this path here that goes around? That is where the walls of old Fort Toronto was built. Dang, you're right in Toronto. I thought you were in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. Nope. I'm in Toronto. I'm literally standing in the spot where like one of the first places of Fort Toronto was located. Fort Rouy, it was called. Yeah, that's the outline of it. And that's that outline that I pointed at is this wall. Was that BMO Field? That was BMO Field. It actually still is BMO Field. Now they're putting up a whole bunch of extra bleachers around it and shit so that the footy fans can come. I saw one like European guy on like Instagram or something who's like, oh, look how big our football stadium is here, and look at this shitty one in Toronto. It's like, yeah, no one watches it in Toronto. Like the stadium's decently big, but it's not like the size of one in Europe. Oh, you didn't know that about the walls? Yeah. Take about 7 hours to go from London to North Bay. Oh, that's a long drive, Don. You got a few mates over in Montreal and one over in Cobourg? Oh, nice. My aunt, well, my mom's aunt and uncle used to live in Cobourg. It's a nice little spot. They have a really nice beach there, actually, Victoria Beach. The sand is like white and fine. Yeah, Cobourg's really nice. It isn't BMO anymore. They took the name down today. Really? Weird. Wonder what they're gonna call it. There's a building with 5 foot thick walls for testing ammo during World War II. Wow, that's crazy. Don't know how the Argos still function with empty seats year after year. Yeah, I don't know. It's like right by Lake Ontario, I think. Cobourg? Yes, it is. It's on Lake Ontario. Lake Ontario is very big. And yeah, Cobourg is like an hour or two is it east of here, I think. Yeah, I think it's east. Yeah, safe journeys home, Don. And say hi to your Christmas tree for me. That's around the CNE. That's where we are right now. Yep. And there's medieval times. It's like I can't get over how big those lakes are. Yeah, I think if they were saltwater, they would be technically inland seas, but they are freshwater. They are glacial runoff lakes. So like after the last glacial period, the glaciers receded, scraped a shit ton of like soil and shit off of what's now called the Canadian Shield. So like there's these big, huge bare patches of rocks all around Ontario that are like 4 billion year old rocks, like super old rock. And yeah, all that melting glacial water collected into the Great Lakes and is slowly flowing back out into the ocean. But that's why Canada has more lakes than any other country, than like all the other countries in the world combined. Like Canada is just like lakes and lakes and lakes. Anyway, missed a couple chats there. World Cup Soccer doesn't want any other branding, so they told BMO to take their brand down. Oh, weird. Yeah, this is where medieval times is, where I've sustained many injury falling off horses and shit. It's going to be called Toronto Stadium for the World Cup. So all stadiums have generic names. And then it'll go back to BMO after the World Cup. Now you have the diarrhea song stuck in your head. And we're only hosting 6 games? That's ridiculous. What's up, Extra Sharp? Yeah, it is a nice scene. I like this arch here. Amazing when millions in Toronto that the streets are empty at night. I know, right? So in the movie Parenthood, gets stuck in my head every time I watch that scene. More people in Toronto than the whole of New Zealand. Yeah. Yeah, there's 4 million of us here. I was in Cairo a couple years ago because my sister lives there. There's 36 million people in Cairo. That is more than all of Canada. This is a slow area too, yeah. Especially like during the C&E and stuff, it's pretty busy here, but right now it's not. Good old corrupt FIFA. Thank you, John Tory. Yeah. Yeah, 36 million in the city of Cairo. Like Cairo and the greater Cairo area. It's like we went to the citadel of Cairo and I looked out over the city and it's like an ocean of just buildings as far as you can see. And then like way off in the distance, there's like the pyramids and they're like that big. Just like Cairo is fucking massive. Sure, they had to pay a ton of money just to get the games. Oh yeah. More people in LA than in Australia. Kind of like the idea. Area is chill though, makes for nice peaceful walks. Yeah. The GTA altogether is almost 8 million. Yeah, it's a lot of people. What's up, Northern Fox? Keith, you're getting here right in time for me to say goodbye. It's a lot of cities with a bigger population than us, yeah. Yeah, this like I was in New York City a couple of weeks ago, like a week and a half ago. It was madness how many people are there. Yeah, I love that I can just like walk across the road, no fear. No fear in this dojo. 1/3 of your population lives up in Auckland. It's bonkers. Canada's kind of like that too. Like most of our population lives like pretty far south along the border and shit. Because no one wants to live up in a frozen hellscape. North Bay is around 62,000 people. Oh, it's grown. I thought it was 59,000. So when you come to Toronto, be sure to walk across the street from all of you crazies in the chats. You don't, many people want to live in none of it. Yeah, exactly. They're having none of it. Anyway, I'm getting pretty close to home and I'm not doxing myself. So it's pretty as it would be. Oh yeah, like I definitely want to go up and visit like Yukon or something like that at one point, but only for a little while and only during the summer. But anyway, I'm gonna flip this around. All right, guys, thank you so much for keeping me company on my walk through the park and down the waterfront. It means a lot to have you guys out here chatting with me and being so chill. Yeah, the goodbye sidewalk. Yeah, no bridge today. But thanks for coming out, everyone. It means the whole world to me, and thanks for all your support. Got a new pirate video coming out shortly, so I'll be posting that in the next day or two, and we'll see about the Lord of the Rings videos. I got a couple ideas, so those will be coming out in the meantime as well. But yeah, I hope you're all drinking lots of water, doing all your push-ups, and stay safe. Till next time.